please explain us what are the current challenges in India regarding food security and protein consumption?
So, protein, obviously, protein is one of the most important aspect because it is the growing, growing nutrition which is required by our human body. And India, I think it's a protein deficient country, and especially a good protein source and a uh, uh, cheap protein source is very rare, especially if you take any protein source like cereals or meat or anything, they are pretty costly. So the major problem, not only in protein segment but in any other food segment, the major problem is a good quality product. When we say good quality product, the kind of nutrition which we should have from a product, that is not ensured nowadays. Like few decades back, the kind of vegetable or fruits or whatever we used to consume, those were free from all kind of antibiotics, pesticides, and we were kind of sure that these has been procured locally or nearby from the known places. So definitely they are fresh. They are still they still have the bioavailable nutrition which should be there. So nowadays, even if you're consuming a lettuce or cauliflower, any vegetable, tomato or anything, so you can't be sure whether the nutrition which should be present in that commodity, it is there or not, or whether it has reduced or something like that. So getting a good quality product which is required for a body is not available to each of us, or it is day by day depreciating. uh, it has been the case like earlier tier 1 cities, people used to face this kind of problem because of huge population, but now even the tier 2 cities and nearby areas, they're also since this population population pressure is rising, so larger mass of land is being used for something else, so the quality product is not being produced. So that is one of the major problem. The other major problem for any source, uh, any commodity, is wastage. uh, it has seen many times that though sometimes there's a huge production of something, and then there's a scarcity in another season. So proper, if there's a scope of proper storage and less wastages of any product, may it be meat, may it be eggs, or may it be any vegetable, fruit, cash crops or anything. So by that we can compensate the seasonal effect or the monsoonal effect or any climatical effect. So largely, broadly speaking, so quality of the product which we consume, that is a problem. Wastage is another problem, and a scope to produce without produce commodity or without involving pesticides and antibiotics or growth hormones, that is also one of the biggest challenge in this segment.